Good morning, God bless. Hope y'all are doing well. We have a cool couple things of reward that we have to claim that I'm definitely gonna have to do in this video. That is like a couple win raid tests I didn't do before, as well as Lunala is in raids again. Now I'm doing a second one simply because I just want to have a second one. I didn't buy the 3. I only bought the 1, which technically is like not the best deal, but I don't plan on buying remote raids for a while because I don't think I have any need to. So I gotta recover from GoFest when I spent like $200 on Pokemon Go, which wouldn't say is the most responsible thing possible. But Lunala best counters, which we've already made a video for it, but just in case you haven't seen it, the best counters are Dark and Ghost. So I'm using this Tyranitar. The Shadow version is the best version possible to use. Other than obviously Mega Tyranitar, because that's the #1 best. Of course, there's also Hydreigon, which is also very fantastic to use. Yveltal is great. Dawnwings, the Crozma is great. There's a bunch of great counters, which is fire. Dude, today I have doom scrolled for like 30 minutes. I woke up 30 minutes late. I feel like a slob today. That's the best way I could put it. And I just gotta know that days happen like that. Especially because I haven't been really working hard. So I gotta give myself a little chill. But now, since I'm up and ready, man, I also had like a really weird dream, which usually when I have like really weird bad dreams, it messes up my whole day. So I gotta try my best to get out of that mental to make this day still good. But other than that, we have Lunala. Look, I actually really love this Pokemon. I was talking about this before when Sun and Moon came out in Pokemon cards, because this is in the Sun and Moon era. I loved like the Pokemon set Sun and Moon. And I wish those cards were a bit cheaper now. Now they're not as much. But I definitely do remember that. I mean, they're all pretty old. Sadly, they're like 8, 9 years old now of cards, which is crazy to say. It's crazy that I'm like 30, 20. Anyways, 2,279 CP. That actually might be really good if this is weather boosted. Wait, this is not weather boosted. Wait, this is gonna be garbage. Yeah, this is gonna be I think this is not good. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not even gonna try to do like. Did they? That was so weird. I feel like since last night that we were catching these Pokemon, it is now farther away, and I really hope that's not the case because it's not easy to hit in the first place. It reset. Hold on, the game just reset my circle after it was at an excellent throw. Then it punched. I don't think I'm in the mood today to deal with the game making me not catch a Pokemon. Dude, oh my gosh, dude, Lunala is not easy to hit. It's probably easy for most people, but for me, since it's resetting my circle, and no matter where I throw it, it's not going far enough. That is, okay, so I gotta make sure. Excellent throw, cool. I just want to remind you, I did it in the exact same way I did the throw before, and that's somehow different. Dude, the game has started to really confuse me on when it comes to the throws on raids, because I could do the best throws possible. I can do the exact same way I do my circle and release, and it happens in 2 different areas. Like, how is that so far off? That was the same way I threw as the first one. Whatever, is what it is. All I ask for is if this Pokemon to catch. If this one doesn't catch, I'm not going to remote raid for the next month. That's going to be my deal. Because there's no way I'm going to spend 2 remote raids and deal with that. I think that's pretty justifiable, I feel like. So if the game lets me catch this Pokemon, then yes, I will do more remote raids for these YouTube videos. If not, I will not do any more remote raids for the next month. I am going to be standing on what I'm saying of it's too difficult to catch for no reason. I threw it the exact same way as before, and the ball is going differently. That makes 0 sense. Tell me how that makes sense. I threw it in the exact way as I did before, and somehow the ball is differently. There's no way. There's no way. I don't believe that one bit. Alright, I'm going to wait for it to attack. Cool, thank you. Excellent throw. Threw it the exact same way. So far, we've only hit about 3 or 4 excellent throws, so that's definitely my bad. Used about all my golden raspberries possible, though, which is unfortunate. Alright, so this should be excellent throw, unless the game throws it differently. Let's see. I'm going to wait for it to attack, then we'll throw it. That's really unfortunate, though, how many remote, like I think about it every single time I do these videos, like how many remote raids that I've done and lost to Pokemon. Because it's been a lot. Like that's what's absurd. I'm doing like these. The fact that there's a method to try and catch these raid Pokemon is the issue of what I'm trying to say. All right, now there we go. Like the fact that there's a method to catch these Pokemon is ridiculous. I feel like it should be as simple as throw the Pokeball, and after a couple Pokeball throws, you catch it. It shouldn't be like that. 100%. That's literally just burning my money. So that's what I think personally. Let's see if this Lunala will actually attack. Throw the exact same. Excellent throw. Cool. So we've hit about like 4 or 5 now. Let's see if it does catch. When it does stuff like that, it's either going to catch on this last ball or it's not going to catch at all. And if I can guess that exact thing where it's either going to catch here or it's not going to catch at all, guarantee it. If I can guess that, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm not going to lie. Let's check. All right. Throw this. Excellent throw. If it doesn't catch here, I'm not catching it. Wow. That is so sad. Wow. Why did they do this to raids, bro? I threw it the exact same way. There's no way. That's, wow. All right, well, I'm going to stick on to what I'm saying. I will not be catching or doing raids. I'm going to be catching. Not going to be doing remote raids for the next month. I'm going to make sure I stand on that. If I do any raids, I'm going to be driving to that in person. But I will not be giving the game any more Pokecoins for the next 30 days because of that. I should have caught the Pokemon yesterday. I should have caught the Pokemon today. The fact that there is a method to catch these Pokemon is the problem. There's no way, no reason, because I can guarantee you, go back to my videos, I've lost lots of remote raids from just this glitch alone of not being able to catch it. I don't know if that's a glitch. I mean, it's just bull, right? That's an issue that definitely needs to be fixed because there's no reason that I played this game for a while, right? So I'm okay with it. Is what it is. I'm gonna make some money off this YouTube channel. That's fine. But I also think, I don't think for just myself. There's someone who just played this game, decided to spend $5, did a remote raid with their friends to try and get a legendary, like all of them, and then that one kid that spent for the first time doesn't get his legendary now. Imagine that's like a 10-year-old in his group of friends, and he's the only one that doesn't catch the legendary. Right? You see what I mean? That's a bit screwed. Everyone gets to catch it because they're doing a crazy, stupid method in order to catch it. But the one kid that doesn't really know how to catch it doesn't catch it. I'm kind of basically that kid in the group that doesn't catch it here. Everyone in the raid probably caught it because they did their weird method. But now this is the second time that I've recorded on screen where I'm throwing it the exact way, and sometimes it's excellent, somehow it's not. And then on top of that, I'm not catching the Pokemon at all after so many excellent throws. Imagine if I didn't hit any excellent throws. I guarantee wouldn't catch it. Like, this is what I'm saying. It shouldn't be a whole strategic way to be able to catch a stupid Pokemon. If I paid the money to remote raid, or even pay the money to do the raid itself, I should be able to catch the Pokemon. Regardless. GG's, that's it. Either infinite balls, or they make it easier to catch. I know they do that with some events, but that should just be a very normal thing. There should be no reason why I'm doing raids and I'm losing the damn legendary. There's no reason for that. I think this is very valid on what I'm saying. There definitely needs to be a fix like that, because there's no reason that I'm spending my money and I'm not getting the Pokemon. I'm literally poof. Like, this should not be a lottery, right? If I wanted to go gamble, I'd go to the casino, or I'd go into online gambling. I would not be playing this game. Simple as that. Not try to gamble whether or not I get a Pokemon or not. Anyways, I'm going to catch some of these Pokemon. Now, there's some research that I need to claim. So, the very first research in specific is some stuff here. Rockruff for the first one. And other two should be Laprases, which is pretty exciting. See what we can get from them. But first, we have this Latios and Latias raid weekend. I'm going to be making a video about it soon. Not trying to hear a 522. I'm definitely going to be making a YouTube video on the best counters for that, because I definitely think there should be a good video for that. Let's claim these first two research. Number 1 Lapras, a 1090. See if we get the shiny. If not, all good. Not shiny. This one is a 1122, which this one should be way, way better, which is pretty cool. Way better CP. It's actually my best one I think I've gotten. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. It's gonna be a really, it's either gonna be like a 96 or maybe even a hundo. We'll see which one it is. Either way would be pretty cool. I'm gonna check it. A 1122. It is, oh, okay. It's a 15, 10. Still pretty cool. Still a 3-star nonetheless. I appreciate y'all showing up for this video. I'm gonna do the research in a different video. Yes, I'm going to stand on what I'm saying. That wasn't just like a crash out type of thing. That was very real. I will not be doing remote raids for the next 30 days unless they come out with an easier way to catch raids, to catch these Pokemon. Because the last thing I want to do is gamble on whether or not I want to catch a Pokemon. They see this, please fix it. No hard feelings. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hopefully this is a video you can somehow enjoy. I'll see you on the next one.